Carlene's in her room and she's sick, so someone just informed me after I touched my face. So we're just gonna not come anywhere near this whole thing right here. But yeah, today is Tuesday. It's February 6th. There's only 21 days till my birthday, so that's exciting. You can send your gifts here to me. I need a birthday crown. It's my birthday month, technically, so.
I have a birthday crown.
Celebrate it.
It's pink.
Oh, I saw it actually in your room. Did you wear it? Oh, yep. Ving's out of and recovering out of surgery. That's good. It's never fun when your dog eats a towel or a blanket, whatever it was. That sucks. We're lucky that, I mean, knock on wood, that some of the dogs that have eaten towels here just get really sick for a couple days, then we can remove it surgically with it. That hasn't happened to us, so it's unfortunate. But well wishes to him. I knew I was going to get a question about Walter's leg. We had another setback, which none of us could avoid. It's doing so good. It looked great. I just sent pictures to George and the vet in Boston, and everybody was so pleased with it. And then Monday came, and we were walking to the barn, and he went to turn or to come around. He was changing direction on my other side, slipped on the ice, landed on his bad leg, and busted it open. So he fell and hit the ground so hard that he looked at me with this face. I've never seen his eyes look like that, but it was so sad. Like, his eyes were, like, huge, and he was just, like, stunned. Took him a minute to get up. Finally got up. He was on 3 legs. We went to the barn. I get up in your loft, like, whatever, lay down. I went and did everything else. I came back 30 minutes later, and I told Shannon that I wasn't gonna do a bandage change, so I had just done one at 8 o'clock the previous night. But then we noticed that he was bleeding through the bandage. So then pulled everything off, and the best way I can describe it, I'll use this poker chip. So if this is the wound, he split open this area down here. So now we have like this bubbly, gross, open part that kind of looks like a mouth. I don't know what you want to... It's pretty gross. So that's sad. But the camera ride didn't help my vertigo. Yeah. I'm having a long either or flu, whatever I've had. Happy birthday month. Thank you. Will Big Brother Steve give you some Fireball for your birthday? He's like really territorial about his Fireball. So Fireball. So we'll see. I don't really love Fireball. I think it tastes like cinnamon toothpaste, but Steve claims you have to drink it on ice and get it really cold or something. Yeah, hopefully Carlene feels better. I don't know if it's just like a cold or if she actually has a fever. Hopefully not. Because then once she gets it, then we all tend to get it. It's like a pyramid scheme. Has Walter sired any pups since his original surgery? So many months ago. Yeah, it feels like forever, doesn't it? It was the last weekend of September. Right at Dogfest. No, he hasn't. We haven't bred him. We haven't had any dogs to breed to him, so he's gotten a pass, but I'm sure he'd be fine doing that. I don't think that we can stitch up, the new area, because it's all that old, it's the best way I can describe, I don't mean it, the old lady skin, the paper thin skin. That's what they all call it. The paper thin skin, so I don't know if they can stitch that. I haven't told anybody that he did it, so...
What happened now?
He slipped on the ice and fell on his bad leg and busted open the bottom of it. right as I had told George. I sent a picture to George and the doctor in Boston, and they were both like, wow, on Sunday, looks amazing, everything's so great, you're right on track. And I was like, yeah. And then Monday came, and literally I was coming around, he was spinning around, legs went out, and he hit the ground so hard, he looked at me like he was on the ground, and I was like, he just like sat there like, I can't. And I was like if he could talk, he'd be like, "Wah!" Like, yeah. And he bled, immediately started bleeding right through his bandage. And so I was showing them that if this was his wound, he split open the skin down here. So it was like, I think...
A lot of blood, too. It's a lot of
blood's a good thing. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it was just that impact. I was like, oh, gosh. So it was nobody's fault. I mean, it's not like he was chewing on it or anything. Like, he literally just, like, slipped and fell. So my mom was like, let's put an air cast on it. So hopefully the honey... I'm really putting a lot of honey down there, and hopefully everything will be good. I'll ask. I haven't told anybody that it happened, any of the vets. Have you heard anything recently from Goldie? She lives with Carson. They love her dearly. That's all we know. She does a lot of like therapy stuff with, they have some special needs kids, and they do great with her. Is Bing deaf? Megan, yes, I believe he was. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say. So I feel like sometimes they can hear some tones, so I don't know. That'd probably be a question for Cindy. She'd probably know more. Bing came out of surgery.
what?
Bing, he ate a towel and started bloating. He's the dog down in Georgia.
Georgia.
Tom, can you shut that door? Down in Georgia, they put him in. 3 hours later, they untwisted his stomach and let the air out and tacked it and all that stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
So he's good. She got him there in time.
I assume the Lysol is because of me.
I just came and sprayed your whole computer. Yeah. After I came in and I started touching your mouse, and then I accidentally like went towards my face, and Steve was like, you know Carlene's in a room because she's sick. And I was like, I grabbed the Lysol and I sprayed your whole area.
Oh, good. Okay.
So that's good. Nope, I'm sure she's super, super busy, but we don't really get, unless you get email updates. Ethel and Julia.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't get anything from them, so.
How much do you remember about voodoo?
I know that her feet were real messed up.
Were they?
Yeah. You made me take pictures of her feet, like, every couple weeks because they were so flat.
Oh, that was the one.
Yeah, and she walked on, like, her haunches, whatever you want to call it.
Did they get better?
She grew out of it a little bit, but she still has, like, a weird
Does she?
foot thing.
Because that's the woman who has some of these dogs I'm looking at in
Oh.
Austria.
Yeah, because you did not. You were. Hey, she's
Bentley!
Oh,
Bentley!
God, she's just a baby. Oh, it's okay. He's scary. Don't go that way.
Took her by surprise.
Yeah,
Took him
go
by
that way. Go see
surprise.
Steve.
Come on up here, baby.
No, yeah, you didn't.
Come on. Up
You
here,
weren't
baby.
particularly
Okay.
thrilled with that.
Come see me.
She's
I'm a
got that-
good man. I'm a good man.
She's got the nice looking stud that was bred to the other dog in Poland.
Yeah.
She also has a nice looking Harlequin that she apparently is going to breed to again.
Are they related to Vu?
No.
Even if they're not related to her, maybe you won't have the.
Good
It's
girl.
still, they can keep them in kennels an awful long time over there. If you don't exercise a young day, I think that's true. Puppy Hill is the biggest thing we got going for us around here, I think. Run up and down Puppy Hill all the time, I think it's very good for them. Except for all these sofas.
All right.
Good girl, huh?
All right. You have any mail?
I do, it's right here.
No packages?
Who's
I
running
don't
shotgun
know.
for milk off?
I don't know.
Bye, Linda.
Well, I've got glasses.
Did you see the giant Cinnabon? They were huge. I thought of you this morning. That was like an 8.
Ugh. I can't see. See?
Oh, I see it. Yeah, you saw it.
did she go?
I did not have my glasses on my nose. How could I do this without having glasses on my nose?
I said, where did she go?
Well, the phone rang, and the guy wanted a dog, and, you know, stuff like that. And then I don't have the Kleenex. I should have brought them in with me. There's to put a box of Kleenexes here. Ugh. Okay. Let me just check my email while I'm sitting here waiting for her to come back. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, boys. Oh, boys. Okay. Okay. Now. At any rate, this is from somebody. Mr. Beers. Oh, okay. Ashland, Oregon. Darling and all. Encloses for the internship program. You're getting bought out, kid.
Yay.
Yay. Oh, wow. That's a bunch of numbers. Whoa. 1421. There's no decimal in between. Wow. That is super. The amount represents my Social Security for 1 month. I like the idea of money coming one end of the age spectrum and finding good use for the other. I know it'll be used well. Would this be called money laundering? Whatever it's called, I don't care. Wow. He did get the dog food containers as good. That's great. That is wonderful. I don't have a... What is going on? Where did I have my bottle down there? Where is it? There we go. Thank you. Are you going to be sensitive about the fact that I've got a running nose or whatever?
No.
No?
Oh, maybe. Should I?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy. We put them on the floor, and then we put them in the fire.
Okay.
I mean, she just sprayed everything with Lysol. Here, you hold the Lysol. There you go. Your own business. Okay.
Should I give this to Linda?
No.
No.
I generally open everything.
Okay.
I generally open everything and then tell everybody what it is. And this is from Harold and Wanda. Harold and Wanda. No, I went to a kindergarten today. And you know how kindergarten kids have everything.
Mm-hmm.
Cheryl Hodges. You know, if it's personal, I do just give it to Linda, but if it's anything else, you know, it's supposed to. Oh, this is, she's ordered a Fluffy, she's ordered a Fluffy, so we just put that in the Fluffy department. That's the Fluffy department. Okay, next problem. This is from Chase Online Bill Paying. I think I like that letter open. And this is for $50. From Bonnie Murray, Sugarland, Texas. Is that a new name? Do I recognize that name? I don't recognize Sugarland, Texas. Maybe I never said it before. Maybe I just don't remember. There's a lot of that going around. Okay. Payment enclosed from Jean Mudge, Vero Beach. Vero Beach. She would like a chicken brick. So I gotta write her name on the Vero Beach thing. Jean Mudge, Vero Beach. She has one. And we put that in the chicken brick department. And then that goes into the pot. There we go. Next. And this is Mary Hilliker, Southington, Connecticut. A lot of writing on this piece of paper. I'll have to find the end of it when we all set. There we go. Carlene and crew, enclosed in a check for 3 chicken bricks and some money for the internship fund. It's been wonderful watching the Buckeyes for so long. Now that they are on their path to becoming service dogs, I look forward to Reese's
Yeah.
litter in a few weeks. Reese's Pieces? Oh.
We're gonna have candy now.
Oh. Changing lives for folks who really need some help. Thank God. Hope to see you in the spring. Sassy Belle. I recognize that one.
Skittles would be a cute name.
She gets 3 chicken bricks, so that's gonna go in there. And then these go in here. And these. Some days the supply of available swear words is insufficient to meet my needs. I'll go along with that one. Now, age is only a number. Weight is only a number. We've decided that numbers are really starting to piss me off. I am on a nut-free diet. I avoid people who drive me nuts. Okay? Instead of do not disturb sign, I need one that says already disturbed, proceed with caution. Now that's a good one too. Be nice to nurses, they keep doctors from killing you. Okay. When I get a headache, I take 2 aspirin and keep away from children. That's what it says on the bottle. It does. I never thought of that. Now these are good ones. Mary, get going. We need some more of these. Those ones is good. Take 2 aspirin to keep away from children. Whoa. Okay, next problem. This is somebody looking for money. I don't want to do that. That's them. I don't know what this is. Population connection. Population priority survey. We want to know what you think. I don't know that you want to know what I think about population. It's too damn many. The Bible said that.
Oh, said what?
The Bible said there'd be too many people. It said that. Something about lust. Making too many babies. That's a bad thing. Okay, well I gotta pick these up. There, please. Now, just because we're us, we go through these every day before we throw them out. I would not want to throw out a $25,000 check, so I go through them all. Ooh, that's that Linda?
Yes, it is.
Did you find out about the chicken?
Yes, she said she left it on low simmering when she left.
It wasn't simmering. I don't think, it may not be cooked.
Maybe someone turned it off during the afternoon.
I don't know.
But now it's kind of boiling.
Oh, that's a good thing.
That's a good thing?
I like cooked food. Raw food, especially raw chicken, is not a good thing. We have $1,400 for the internship fund here. And also, it has been suggested that the
Wester, yes.
fund be internship. So
Yes.
now we have to think of some way for you children to really, really work for it.
What are you throwing out?
I just threw out 2 envelopes
She put in a card, right?
and a card.
Can I have the card? Did it say anything insignificant in it?
The card was actually blank. It was the piece of paper in the card.
Oh, okay.
I mean, did you want the piece of paper too, or?
Would you like to get in touch with the Wester family and ask them if they'd like to make it that?
That would be a good thing to do. Well, you do that. That's your kind of thing. Did you want this? The card was empty. You could use it. The card was empty. You could use it again if you really want to do that.
Okay.
See?
Yeah, throw it in.
I have a bunch of unused cards. They're here.
Oh, okay.
There's a bunch of.
That was a great idea. It was Doris Hoffman.
Was that who said it?
Doris Hoffman?
Yeah.
Doris and Pete.
Yep.
That was a great idea.
Okay, so you wanted this piece of paper, David. Mr. Bears.
Yes. Is that for Mr. Bears?
Yes, he sent us.
He's the one you sent the first batch of Purina cups to.
Yes.
Purina containers.
Yes, and he liked them.
Oh, good.
He's finding a good use for them. See, I told you all. If you'd only listen to me. Did you want that? I'll put that
Go
in
in there.
Did you want to spray Lysol in there?
I already sprayed that, and then Laura's gonna spray your area.
Spray the,
Yeah, spray that
Spray
thing
that.
too, Laura.
Jesus. Those are funny ones. All right, well,
Let's keep going.
I've been thrown out. I think it's practically impossible
Impossible for what?
to live in be around people and not get this. But if that makes you feel better, then you by all means do that.
Oh God.
Pam had this, but she got over it in about 3 days.
We all had it. You started.
I
haven't had it. I'm not gonna get it.
Yes, you started it a couple of months ago when your eyes were hot.
Well, they're hot again.
Well, then now here we go again.
I did get a flu shot too, just the other day.
Oh, that's good.
That probably did it.
That could be why.
Okay, we're here.
Okay. Please share a few details of your school visits.
Oh my God. I didn't know there were so many little children in the world as we're in this building. They're packed in. It's, wow, I had trouble keeping my mouth shut even on the way home. It is up a tiny little driveway, up high and down to the point where I couldn't see where the front wheels of my car were. You know?
Well, that's not
One of those
good.
deals. I couldn't see over the top. I didn't know whether I was going off a stone wall or I had no idea. At any rate, it's very narrow. And there must have been 50 kids in this building. All just all the same size. And they had them all very well organized. They put a square down on the ground and then the kids sat on the square. Just like they do with the Budweiser horses. That's how they teach them to stand up in the line. I told them that story. At any rate, I didn't know. I thought I was going to teenagers. You know, I thought it was a junior high school. I didn't realize where I was going. So I was flabbergasted when I got there. What the hell are you talking about with all these little kids, you know? So, but I got going. And I did learn something. They gave us a whole bunch of toys for the dogs, including these. And these were absolutely perfect. I had Sizzle and Bentley with me. I gave these to kids. And they also gave me a box of cookies. They put one cookie in the tray and held it and then called the dog, and the dog came over and ate it. And they passed these around. It worked beautifully. People thought I was a genius. Well, I didn't even bring the stuff with me. But at any rate, I took it, whatever. But Bentley was so good. I put him in harness and didn't let anybody pat him. And then I took the harness off and told him he could go talk to everybody, and he did. He wandered around. And there was one kid who was absolutely terrified of dogs, so we had him pat his tail. That worked out all right. That worked out all right. But it was something else again. But that tiny little driveway, they could never get a fire engine up that driveway. They just could not. It's like the side of a cliff, and it's only about 6 feet wide. It was really weird. At any rate, that's what I thought about that. It was nice inside. It was clean, tidy, organized. They had enough adults there. You had one kid that was terrified of dogs, and they kind of worked through it. They treated the children wonderfully. They know all their names, which I was very impressed with.
Did you speak to one class or the whole school?
They put them all in one room. They put all these little pieces of felt on the floor, and then everybody came and sat on them.
That.
Like musical fluffies or something. Whatever.
I remember those
I
days.
talked to them for about 20 minutes, half hour or so, and they were all very pleased.
It was mentioned that Pam is working on a new schedule. Can you tell us her new days and nights? If she was feeling better today.
Where is she?
Not here.
She went home already? What's today, Tuesday? She goes home Tuesday now.
Yeah. She comes
Saturday.
Saturday midday and leaves Tuesday midday.
Yes.
She was
Instead of
feeling a
Sunday
little
to Wednesday, yes. I got that part remember. What happened to my Kleenex? That's Kleenex over there. Kleenex. Thank you. This is where I'm going to wear that Kleenex around my neck. When I bought those, remember? Okay, what else we got?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nope.
Oh.
When did you start feeling sick?
When I left the kindergartens,
Oh, that's nice.
when I was driving home, I began to, gee, my eyes don't feel quite right.
Who went with you?
Bentley and Sizzle. I could manage 2 dogs all by myself.
Yay.
Well, for a while I couldn't do that. You know, right after that accident, I always took somebody with me, but no, I can do that now. Because the dogs are better. Bentley was good.
Good boy, Danny.
But you know, three tiny little kids can pat that dog at once. We cut through the class quick. You're 3, come, pat. Here, you hold the tail. You stand and they hold the tail. It was fun, you know.
Oh boy.
You gotta, it's a seat of the pants operation whenever you're dealing with little kids like that anyway. And of course, they were asking questions I couldn't hear. I got the teacher trained quick to tell me what the questions were. But I did things like, as everybody in the class, anybody who has a dog, raise your hand, and all the hands, you know, well, over half of them had dogs. You know, and I did things like that. They were all trying to tell me their names, and right away I said, I tell you what, right now, just stop. I said, I'll count to 3, and then everybody tell me what your name is. 1, 2, 3, and they all screamed, hey! You know. That worked out all right, too. I can remember. I'm not a big church goer. My parents were, so somehow I had to go. The only way I could stand it was to run the nursery where the parents left their children while they went to church for 1 hour. So I had all these little kids to organize. And I can remember getting a great big stick, branch of a tree, and having everybody hold the tree. Everybody hold the tree and we'll go for a walk. So I'm dragging these kids around the block with a tree. It worked fine.
Now they have leashes that the kids hold on to.
No, they tie the kids on with those leashes. I don't think that's good. It was a choice. You hold on to the tree or you get left behind.
When I go skiing, I see these little kids with their parents holding them with leashes 20 feet in front of them.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh my gosh.
You can't teach them to heel? That's the problem here. I never did that with my children. They didn't keep up, they got left behind and gave supper. What is it? You can't find Grace, is that the problem? Where is Grace? She's very pretty dog. Oh, she's a lovely dog. Lovely dog. More Patty. Okay. So we have Reese's Pieces.
So are we naming them candies?
Pieces? That mean pieces would be the litter.
Yeah. So we're naming them candies?
Yeah, I don't know. Got any better ideas at the moment?
No.
You know what I'm going to make you guys do?
Oh,
so
boy.
get ready.
Oh boy.
I'm
Here
going to
we
make
go.
you all of a sudden write a daily doggy.
Yeah, you said that last
Did I?
summer.
Oh, that's right. But I'm going to give you the topic. As I was going down to school today, I thought, what can I have for a topic? And I looked up and there's leaves on the tree. I said, leaves.
We have to write a daily doggy about leaves?
Yeah.
Okay.
The daily doggy starts with some idea or another, and then it just goes. It goes.
Oh boy.
I'll give you the topic as we get closer, and everybody will get a topic, and then we'll.
Is that when summer comes or before summer?
When I'm having to pay you. When I start signing these checks for you guys, then that's it.
Does Sizzle enjoy children?
She did. For a while, I kept her sort of separate, and I let him take the brunt of it. And then she was just kind of very, interested, and that worked out all right. I was afraid. The one thing that I would be afraid of, all these kids sitting on the floor, right? You're all sitting on the floor like this. Now, what's going to happen? Stepping on a hand. Could have been awful. And I was really very nervous about that because the teachers were letting him go between the kids. And that where they had their hands on the floor, I thought, and it'll go down as a dog bite. It would be terrible. Especially since it would be his second. He bit me,
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know whether the paperwork can keep up with that kind of thing. At any rate, that was my concern, was that they were going to step on somebody's hand. So I had them clap a lot. At least it kept their hands off the floor. Everybody clap now.
Oh boy.
You gotta think.
I don't know if I think the one time I've seen you with little children was when that little girl brought like 10 of her friends and they were all like this high and they were all standing watching.
I know. Yeah, they are different.
Has the Prego's milk bags been
I had
checked?
2 children. Did you know that? Hey, I changed diapers, the whole thing. It was wonderful.
She says with
Have
sarcasm.
you ever seen Janine's first book?
No.
It's in the cash register. Why don't you get it? It's a little paper. I've had it out before. Little paper, sort of green and white, about 2 inches, about the size of a business card. No, it's a little tiny book.
Oh, this.
No, that's melted again. No, this is a very business card size. Janine's sayings or something. Gwen started it. That looks like it. Yeah, Gwen started this. Janine's book of silly sayings. Edited by Gwen. I hope when I get old and turn into a vegetable that I'm a fruit.
That doesn't make sense, but okay.
To her. This is when she's not very old. She's not about 4 or 5 years old. Oh, look, it's the Bionic Snowmaster. The abominable snowman was what she was trying to say. Bionic Snowmaster. I'm going to draw a self-portrait of you. Okay? This is what growing up to be a doctor now, right? I'm as flat as a goose egg. when Rock was young, they must have played Pebble. You know, there is a logic to a lot of these things that she said. Mom, he doesn't know. I apparently had said, he doesn't know enough to come in out of the rain. And Janine, oh, was it raining in his house? Why don't you wear your hair different? Try it with one braid in the back. That's what she had in the first place anyway.
That's what you used to have too.
Yeah. I got out of the wrong side of the bed today, and my bed's against the wall. I don't like to watch Channel 2, the public television channel, because there are no commercials, so I can't go to the bathroom. These are good. Living with Gwen during allergy season is like living with a can of hairspray. These aren't bad, are they? I mean, come on. I think that's it. Is that it? That's it. Okay, you better put it back before we lose it. Living in a can of hairspray. That's pretty good.
Is Reese coming this weekend?
I don't know. Maybe.
I heard the 10th, so whenever the 10th is.
Well, it's not the 10th yet.
It's the 6th,
It's the
in
6th.
4 days.
Whenever that is. Okay.
In yesterday's questions, it was posted that you had talked of the essential oils thing.
What is that all about?
The person that posted forgot to say they had mentioned not you. Was trying to ask your thoughts.
Somebody asked me about essential oils. I know nothing about them. I don't know what they are. And somebody quoted me as saying they kill dogs or something.
I think what this person's trying to say is they were trying to ask your opinion.
My
not
opinion. I would
trying
probably
to
not
coach
give an
you.
opinion on it. The only thing I have to say on that one is when Febreze first came out, and this is like back when I was first using that dog down in New York as a stud dog, the woman down there was absolutely convinced that Febreze had killed her dog. And I didn't see that was, I didn't believe it. It was one of those rumors that just got going around. Febreze killed dogs. And I'm sure it was going around. Because now, if you watch all the commercials for Febreze, there's always a dog in it.
Mm-hmm.
Always. I've never seen a Febreze commercial without a dog. So that, to me, proves that it was a rumor going around.
They're wondering how Ruby is. She's good. She's very...
Ruby's a pretty dog.
Yeah.
She's gorgeous.
She's a good girl.
No, she went in that way.
Our nursery school
There
teachers
she goes. She got her.
use rope with knots in it. Each child holds tight to their own knot.
Yep, I believe it. It works fine.
Did you get Jody's email?
Yes, I did get Jody's because she gave me 3 of the...
Hi, Sonny.
We used to have Tuesday silly sessions or whatever they were.
Trivia.
Trivia. And she found the bike and the hair salon when they
I
dyed my
remember.
hair pink.
I remember
And
all of those. Oh,
There was
boy.
another one that she found.
One where we're all wearing Chaos's bras.
What was the third one? The bike? Oh, isn't that terrible? That's the kind of thing. In that hairspray thing, the reason I got sidetracked, I couldn't figure out why they were fanning me with great big pieces of cardboard. Did that have something to do with the dye? They made a big deal out of that.
I can't remember.
Great big pieces of cardboard. They were waving them at me
Oh,
as I was sitting facing the other.
I think it was because it was supposed to be like a spa day,
Oh, whatever.
and they were fanning you.
Whatever. Oh, the other one was putting the mannequin together. That was pretty good. With the twins. Okay, we did that.
They said the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
That's been said many, many, many times. She's also said she was going to write a daily doggy and that I wouldn't be able, or that you people would not be able to tell the difference. And she hasn't done it yet.
Who?
Janine.
Hasn't done what?
She hasn't written, she was going to write a daily doggy for me. We got in an argument one day. She said, I can write the daily doggy. I said, no, you can't. She said, yes, I can. So I said, well, go ahead and write one, and I'll slip it in there and see whether anybody notices. So there. She hasn't done it.
You're gonna start slipping everyone's daily doggies in there.
No, I'd have to warn everybody. In the next month, there will be 2 daily doggies written by somebody else. Tell me which one. The spelling, you know.
Yeah, no one can do that, I don't think. Do you proofread your daily doggies?
Sometimes I do. Why? You're saying I don't?
No. Well, you always make the same mistakes. Always. Like you always have
Oh.
TH space
Yeah, well,
E.
that's my hands.
I was just wondering, like...
No, I don't bother correcting them because I know I've read it. The only ones I correct is if the word is going to cover some meaning or another. I have a problem with not and now. Sometimes you get those 2 words wrong and the whole meaning of the sentence is wrong. So I do go back over some of it.
I've always wondered that.
Well, I mean, it's kind of pointless. My hands shake, so sometimes I hit the wrong ones. The keyboard, the whole end of the keyboard has gotten soaked in probably honey and a few other things. Or it doesn't work. The Z, the A, the W, all that stuff, Q, they don't work very well. So sometimes I have to go back and put them in.
Sometimes I proofread my papers and sometimes I don't.
Yeah.
I can't find my mistakes half the time.
Gwen always reads hers backwards to proofread it.
Oh.
That's a trick of the trade. I figure if I got all the letters there, we ought to be able to figure it out. Damn it!
They said they definitely will be able to tell the difference.
I think so.
Yeah. I mean, with content and everything and funny stories, but with spelling and how you always...
Yeah.
I don't think...
I would
that
hate to
be-
think you all could do it really like I do all the time.
I don't know how you do it.
Sometimes I stagger out here and think, what am I going to write about? And then something comes to me out of the clear blue. Like wires or, something weird.
Someone said you need a voice recognition software. It's affordable. You just need to talk and it types for you.
I bought some once and I couldn't do that. The phone rings in the middle and you got a whole bunch of stuff. You swear at somebody, and get that dog out of it, I don't know. I had trouble with it.
They said don't worry about your mistakes. It's part of your charm.
I'm certainly glad. Colby College didn't feel that way. I'll never forgive Colby College. Waste all that money, 4 years. Well, 3 of them anyway.
Oh boy.
I really would have had much more fun at engineering. But my parents thought I just wanted to go there because that's where all the boys were. All the boys went to engineering. I thought that'd be a good idea.
right. I think that's it. Bye.